I wanted to do a little bit of training about adding videos to a WordPress website. So this is at the request of David from Kent's Bank Holiday. He always asks good questions. If you're wondering where I am with this different background, I'm at my sister's house, and that's her children's pictures in the background that they've drawn. So I'm not in my usual location. Right. So I've got this website here, Sherborne House, a hotel in Norfolk in the UK, a village called Attleborough. And I've recently added some video to this website, so I thought I'd use it as an example of how to do it, how to set it up. Yeah, so you know how to go and edit a page using Elementor or whatever your page builder is. I know not everyone uses Elementor on WordPress, but you go to where you want to add it. So in this case, you would just click the plus icon. So that's where my video is right now. And if I was going to add a new one, I can click the plus icon again, add a box, and then in the box, I can add a video. I'll just drag the video in there. Then from there, I've now got my placeholder, and I can add the video URL here. If we go, we can have it on autoplay. If you've got music, I find that quite annoying when you land on a website and the video's all the way down the bottom and suddenly music starts playing. Particularly if you're in an office or on a train, you don't really want autoplay on. I think it's probably fine to have autoplay if you haven't got the music playing, but if you have, I would not put autoplay on. Maybe put autoplay and have it on mute, so that's another option. But if you've got music, and I think that you should have the option to just have it on or not. So loop just means whether the video continues to play or not. Player controls is the button, shows the button there. And then you've got auto-generated captions and privacy mode. I would say have lazy load on because it will load faster. No, don't get me wrong. I said that slightly incorrectly. It won't load the video faster. It will load the page faster because the page content at the top will load and this video is down the bottom. It's on lazy load. So it'll only start loading as the person scrolls down. So that's what lazy load is good for. If your video is in the header, you probably don't want lazy load because then it's waiting to load and it's in the header and you want it loading straight away. So that's what those different controls are. You could also have an image overlay where you can add an image over it. Come off of it. Yeah, so you can add an image there and just upload one. Or most people wouldn't have that. Or you can have, when you're loading your video into YouTube, you use a still from the video as the front screen image. Yeah. So let me also show you a few other advanced tools in here. That's padding. I'd leave all that. Responsive is the thing you need to worry about. So let's say, for example, we've got a video which is shot on a phone and it's a portrait, yeah? And we've got another video that's shot in a landscape mode. So what we can do in video is have it loaded in both ways. So let me just show you what I mean and why we need to show them in different ways. And I'll show you my live example. I'm just going to actually delete that placeholder for now. So when I've just got a YouTube account here, and for client stuff, I just use it for adding the videos. So this is their drone footage, which is in landscape mode, and they've got the same thing shot in portrait mode. See the second video here? Now, incidentally, if you are going to use YouTube as a medium and being found, I'll come on to AI search in another video, but if you are going to use YouTube, Shorts is the best way. This is exactly the same video published there, seen 234 times, viewed 234 times, same video, viewed 3 times. And that's not counting from the website, that's viewed from YouTube. So basically, to upload your video, just click on this on here. I'm assuming you've already got a YouTube account. It's very simple to create one. Just use your Gmail address to do so, and then create a video. When you just upload it, you select your file from your computer. It will take a minute to 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes to publish, and you've got to select whether it's for children. I just normally say not for kids because it's for a website. It doesn't matter about children, and you're not going to fall foul of any rules on YouTube for that. It will check you haven't got any copyrighted music or anything like that, so that it's okay to publish, and then off you go. Then once it's done, it will have a link. If you click on the 3 dots here, it says get shareable link. You just click on that. It's already in your clipboard, and then you go back to your video placeholder. So let's just edit this one, and we see content, and there's the link there. You just paste the link in there. So how have I got this set up? I've got lazy load on. Now I've got this video in 2 formats, as I started saying. So this one in my advanced mode and responsive is hidden on mobile because it's the wrong format. But if we scroll further down, I've created another section here, which is the other version, the portrait version. And in this version, you can see in my responsive, I've got it hidden on desktop and portrait and shown on mobile. Yeah. So on the front end, there's the video, and we can't see the mobile version because it would appear there. And you can see here it's hidden. So that's how we do that. It's in that advanced section, responsive, hide on mobile and tablet. So that's how you can work the mobile view to your best advantage. Now, also, if you've got it in mobile view, you're best on having, I need to find the setting, in the aspect ratio 9:16. You see you've got the different aspect ratios there, and that will put it in a nice in the box without like a black either side. It will sit nicely and fit the website if you adjust that as 9:16 for a mobile phone. All right, so that's the 2 different ways of having portrait and landscape. Obviously, you'd then publish it once you're done. What I would also say is once you've published a video, do go back and do a little bit of SEO within the YouTube video itself. So in here, I've put a little bit of information. I've also, in the thumbnail, you can auto generate it. So when you click on that, you can say what the front image will be. Yeah, so I could choose one of the images, and we want to put something relevant to the hotel. Yeah, because sometimes it might be, I don't know, someone's foot or something like that. What you can do as well, you've got 5,000 characters here. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world after Google, and Google own it. So do add some content about your property. You know, if the video is about a wedding venue or something like that in a particular area, then add the content in there. When I talk about AI, when I do that video, I'm going to be saying as one of my key points that AI uses many references to give your AI citation in ChatGPT, for example. It won't just go to a website to find information. It will go to many sources: YouTube, blogging sites, websites, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So if you're trying to rank on a particular search term, let's say it's wedding venue in Attleborough, the way to rank on AI is to have a blog about it, is to have a YouTube video about it, is to have a tweet about it, an Instagram post about it. And because AI cross-references, it'll be in many places, and then it will get you ranked on the AI search as well. So Another thing you can do as well is in the description, you could perhaps add a link to the website. I think to have clickable links, you need to have a verified profile, but still it's worth adding a link anyway, and add a bit of description about your business. You can see there we've got not made for kids. I do that just to make sure I'm not targeting kids, so it doesn't matter. Let's just leave it off. So yeah, that's really my tips on YouTube and how to get the best out of it on and adding the videos to your website. Some of you may use Vimeo, Vimeo, to host your videos, and then basically it's done exactly the same way. You would just enter the link exactly the same way. All right, I think that's all. I would say when you set up your YouTube account, it brings through, see the little W there? I would put my logo in, but then my logo would be coming on the client's site. So I've just left it as a W, but add your own logo and then that will pull through to there. You can see that sort of coming from there. All right, I think that's everything. All right, take care. Bye-bye.